Zaza Pachulia, and thank you so much for being with us. Great to see the day that you arrived. It's great to have you here on this media day. And before you came out, Tim and I were talking about really my favorite story in the past couple of years with regard to the NBA and players giving back in a meaningful way. The court that you had sent to Georgia, and thinking of the response you got. When you think of the kids that saw that court, an NBA basketball court that you had sent to where you learned to play, what were some of the warm feelings you got from that?
Yeah, first of all, I'm again thankful to all the people who helped me to get the court, all the Milwaukee Bucks ownership, the organization. They really took it serious and helped me to get the court. And because there were so many people, so many organizations wanted that court, because it's a legendary court, and so many great players played on the court. Watched so many great games, buzzer beaters in the playoff games, and so it's a special court. And obviously, once the news was out there, people were happy, obviously excited. But once they saw the court, it said that was totally different feeling, the atmosphere, and they were touching the court, because for a lot of Georgia, obviously, they all watch the NBA, especially as of today. Has so many ways to watch the game, right? The highlights, etc., on the internet, on TV, and on apps, you name it. But to see the real court, how it looks, and to be able to practice and play the game there, it's just amazing feeling.
Zaza, now that you're here, I have to ask you, how did you find out about the Warriors' interest? And I assume you found out through your agent. Take us through that moment, and what was that like?
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting summer for me, obviously. So many big names out there, trying to see where everybody's going, and, trying to figure out what's the best place for you, to play, especially after coming out with one of the best years and fun years, for me with Dallas Mavericks. So, after KD announced his new team with the Warriors, then right after a couple hours later, my agent calls me then on the center position. You're the number one option for them, and that was really great to hear. Great to hear that. Forget about the financial standpoint. Just to this kind of team is interested in you, or you're number one option. So after talking to Coach Steve Kerr, it was a done deal already.
And one of the reasons we bring up the topic of the court as you come out here is to discuss how the Warriors are really continuing a tradition of bringing in really great guys who have strong veteran leadership and a great presence on the court, and really combine so much, not just on the court, but off the court and in the community. And the question now becomes, how well do you know your teammates? You're just getting to learn them and know them, but just being in the NBA for so long, you may know them fairly well. And if we could have you pick a card, any card here with the Tim is playing.
We got the first one.
Roll here. The first one is, this was going to be interesting. Patrick McCaw, the new rookie from UNLV. Let's give this a shot here. I just asked you a couple of questions about Patrick as we put you on the spot here for how well do you know your teammates. And we're all just getting to learn this teammate just the same because he's a rookie. But if we ask this question here, in 2016, Patrick was drafted 38th overall by which team? Was it A, the Magic, B, the Celtics, C, the Bucks, or D, the Trailblazers? He was traded to the Warriors on draft night, but he was drafted by one of those four teams, the Magic, the Celtics, the Bucks, or the Trailblazers. And we can give you the hint that you also played for that team.
That's a hard question, especially you guys asking for the guy who just came back from Europe, right?
Hey. It's media day. We're getting right into it.
About the rookie? Oh gosh.
Which team did you play with the longest?
Magic. Oh no, Atlanta Hawks.
No, okay. What was the before Dallas? Where'd you play?
Milwaukee.
That's
Milwaukee
our answer.
Bucks.
How many years did he play in college? That would be our second question.
How many years did he play in college? I gotta say 3. Is it right?
It was 2.
Okay,
okay, but we got one more chance for the prize here. Before Patrick McCaw.
Oh, it's a prize?
Oh,
prize,
yeah. When we're not just putting you on the spot. There's it's not the best prize in the world, but there are prizes.
Prize is a prize.
Before Patrick McCaw, who was the last Warriors player to play collegiately at UNLV, and he played for the Knicks most recently. A fabulous pianist. You've seen him in the hotel lobbies playing the piano. Former Warrior, also from UNLV. This is a tough question.
Probably
is a
guarded
tough
him at
question.
some point.
During the 14th year, I'm sure there were so many guys.
I'll give
that
you.
guarded.
I'll give you the initials. L.A.
L.A.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Sweet Lou Amundsen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but for playing.
You know what? He's supposed to come to Georgia this summer.
Oh,
Yes, he's
Really?
supposed to. I hosted a camp in Georgia. It was NBA camp. He's supposed to come. We were all expecting him on new box court, but last minute he pulled off his name, and I'm sure he has some personal stuff to do. But hopefully he can visit Georgia again next year.
well, we got to get the prize out
Yeah.
in this case, and your front court mate Draymond Green flexing with the bobble, the first edition. I mean,
Thank you.
do
Thank
players
you.
like having bobbleheads? I guess
You
that
know,
would be
I do. I collect bobbleheads, and I have a couple of them now. So it's gonna go to my collection. Thank you very much.
And the fans will be able to get a hold of the Draymond bobblehead on what will be the final preseason game for the Warriors, and it'll be at home against the Trailblazers in late October. But Zaza has it now, and that's an awesome thing to see. And thank you for playing. That was
Sure.
Before we let you
I'll
go,
be better next time.
how excited are
Perfectly
you
fine.
to get to play with Draymond and Clay and Steph and Kevin Durant? You know, what when you think about that, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, you know, obviously they are great players. They have proven on the court, and you know, so many high levels, and so it's just going to be fun. It's going to be fun to play with such a great players. The guys who know how to play this game the right way, and they're going to make easy for each other, and we're going to help each other. So it should be fun. I mean, I'm expecting to enjoy playing together, enjoy being teammates, and through the bad times and the good times.
And as we get going here, I want to thank you so very much for stopping by on Media Day. We had the opportunity the other day as part of our Warrior Studio interviews to sit down with you for some features that we will have in the weeks and months ahead. And we're going to blow it out. I'm telling you right now, Zaza and I, we're going to have a special segment on Warriors TV that we're going to do. And it won't be just game show stuff. We will really dig into all of the exciting things that are to come. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you.